Triumph released a few new models at EICMA in Italy last week. The Thruxton RS was by far the crowd favorite. Triumph has pulled the covers off the 2020 Triumph Thruxton RS finally, which sees the lineup grow to include the base model Thruxton, the Thruxton R, and now the Thruxton RS. The incredibly sporty retro beast that is the Thruxton will now receive a coveted RS treatment. To the engineers at the Hinckley factory, that means even more performance is teased out of this exquisitely styled package. Boasting more power, lighter weight, refined electronics, and several aesthetic updates, the Thruxton RS is now the definitive cafe racer within the Triumph lineup. I don't want to bore you with everything that you can read online, so here are a few of the quick facts on the new Triumph Thruxton RS that I think you should know. The 1200cc parallel twin engine produces 8 more horsepower than before, with an even broader spread of power. There are few engines with a more delightful burble than the Thruxton's 270-degree crank P-twin engine. For 2020, the Thruxton RS has more pep in its step with 8 additional ponies under the seat, bringing the claimed figures up to 104 horsepower and 83 foot-pounds of torque. Even better, Triumph claims that the motor delivers more power and torque across the entire rev range than ever before, while peak torque comes in 700 RPM lower at an easily attainable 4250 RPM. Additionally, the redline has increased by 500 RPM. The Hinckley engineers achieved that impressive bump and puff by giving the 1200cc engine some serious upgrades, from new pistons to lower inertia components. To gain more power while also meeting Euro 5 emission standards, Triumph engineers introduced high compression pistons, changed the port and cam profile, and added a secondary air system. Beyond that, engineers worked to reduce the rotating mass and shaved weight from the crankshafts, clutch balancer shafts, and rare earth alternator, and claimed to minimize inertia by 20%. The less work your engine has to do, the better it can perform. The electronics package on the 2020 Triumph Thruxton RS is updated to complement its newfound power. 3 selectable ride modes return: Sport, Road, and Rain, which alter the throttle response, ABS, and traction control intervention. Traction control is switchable, while ABS is not due to Euro 5 compliance. A magnesium cam cover, thin-walled engine covers, and a lithium-ion battery shed an impressive 13 pounds from the Thruxton RS. Unfortunately, Triumph declines to quote a curb weight for the motorcycle as of yet. The fully adjustable Showa and Ohl's combination return. With an unaltered chassis, the RS model picks up where the R left off and makes use of the same fully adjustable Showa big piston front fork and fully adjustable Ohl's shocks. Brembo M50 monobloc calipers are standard on the 2020 Triumph Thruxton RS. Found on every top-tier superbike just a few seasons ago, the converted Brembo M50 calipers will now clamp onto floating 320mm disc. Metzler Racetech RR tires from the bespoke Thruxton TFC are employed. Standard 120/70 and 160/60 sizes means you can put any sort of rubber you choose on the Thruxton RS. Numerous aesthetic changes accompany the RS model. Subtle visual changes aim to give the Thruxton RS a more aggressive appearance. To that end, a black powder-coated engine, cam cover, and sprocket cover makes for a brooding presence. The 32 spoke wheels feature black anodization. Also, the Ohl's shock springs have been given the same ebony treatment, as do the side panel and heel guards. The twin paint scheme features an exclusive Triumph triangle decal. There will be a wide range of technical and aesthetic options for the Thruxton RS. You can pump it up with stainless steel aero mufflers with cool carbon fiber end capes, a cafe racer full fairing, seating, and footrest for passenger, rear fender eliminator kit, and a comfort kit for the seat, tank, and knee pads. Pricing and availability are TBA, but I would assume that it would be skirting $20,000 with the price of the Thruxton R at $15,400. That's all I have for you today. What are your thoughts on the new Thruxton RS? Is Triumph's RS strategy of throwing everything carbon and titanium at a bike going to pay off? How long do we have to wait for the Speed Twin RS, the bike that I really want? Now, let me know your comments below. Go out there and ride safe.